have a Carnival Spirit pulling in between us and the Carnival Conquest. It's going to be a busy day in Nassau. Can you imagine parking this ship?
Hey, we're back in Nassau.
Yes, we are. Today is our oyster. We're just going to do whatever we want. We're going to check out the port. We want to see that video wall. We might go to the chocolate place. We might go to the rum factory.
Hey, come along with us. Let's see what we can find.
Okay, come on, let's have some fun. As you leave the port area, there's this amphitheater, which we're wondering how often they have concerts. I'm sure they must, but it might be a fun place to have it. If you go out of the gates to the right, you go towards the straw market. I think we're going to go left today and check out the rum factory. They make rum cakes, so I'm going to check out the rum cakes. And then the chocolate factory that you can tour is up next to the Parliament House, so we may do that also. We're in the new port. Everything's built up and more things have been open since the last time we were here. When we were here back in, I think it was September, a lot of the new stores were still under construction, but now looks like we've got quite a few more stores open and able to check out. So the gelato, it says, is made fresh daily. I feel like that we should have some gelato before we go home today. We didn't get to do it last time. I think we also want to try to walk down by the water here to the right. Here that just this little walk along the edge is nice, so sometime we're going to try to do that today too. This is Straw Market. You can see how close it is to just where the port area is. We're still inside the port. It's the fenced off section, but right across out the main gates and to the right.
And if you want to come to Nassau, come in the month of March. The weather is beautiful.
Last time we were here, I think it was probably 112 degrees, maybe a little exaggerated there, but it was so hot. Today, maybe 78, 80. It's nice. Quick water check here. It's pretty turquoise right here at the port. And the ships are back behind us now. We're looking over towards the city to the left. Got some police there on that boat behind them. Looks like a small boat maybe going out for I don't know. Maybe they're going to go somewhere and snorkel. I don't know if you can see the fish, but there are several fish right here. So, quick look at the straw market. We didn't spend a lot of time, but we did check out the straw market a little bit. So, give you a quick glance at all the things you can find inside. From here, we've already changed our itinerary a little bit. Like we said, today's our oyster, so we're going to do and go where we want. But I think we're going to head up the hill after we leave here towards the Parliament building. We will go to the Chocolatier and also to the cigar factory, and there's an art museum that has a park, and then head back down for a couple more places. But you can check out the straw market and see what everybody's selling and buying today.
We had to run into the I Dream Sugar Shop to see what they had to offer today. And they had lots of gummy treats.
We got gummy tacos, gummy noodles. There's a gummy mix shake, but the gummy noodles and the gummy tacos, it's so fun. We came to this candy store before, but I love these gummies. There's a gummy watermelon, a shark, Coca-Cola bottles. I love the giant gummy pizza. Just all the fun. Oh, there's a gummy hot dog and a gummy pickle. pie slices, donuts. So much fun.
So, what are your thoughts? Should we have tried one of these delicious suckers? Gonna talk her into it.
This is a really cool tree in front of us. Look how it's bent and crooked. These birds are attacking the people. This is the famous Bay Street, and we are headed right. We're going to go towards the Parliament building, which we visited last time, but we want to go do the chocolate factory. There's a chocolate factory with a tour, and it's not a large chocolatier, but thank you. But it does look interesting, so chocolate, absolutely. So we're headed up towards the Parliament building, and we're passing the Pirates of Nassau Museum. There's this adorable church here on the left, and I think when we get up to the Parliament building, you take a right to head to the chocolate shop. This is Parliament Square. It was built in the late 1700s, early 1800s, and it is a beautiful pink building sitting up on the top of this hill. The umbrellas are really fun. They have these in San Juan too, but this is fun. I believe this is some shops here you can go in this heritage village. This is the Graycliff Chocolate Company. You can come up these little stairs.
Where are we at?
Hey, we're checking out the Graycliff Chocolatier with our buddy here. We're going to see how the chocolate's made. We're going to taste the chocolate. We're going to enjoy the chocolate.
Okay, so how long you want to the beach today?
Lots of chocolate.
What are your thoughts?
It's good, dark chocolate. We're good. Got homemade cookies, Rice Krispie treats, candy bars, lots of yummies.
It is a working chocolate factory, and they do offer tours. But look at them in there making all that chocolate. Tammy is in chocolate heaven.
This little courtyard is really nice also. Lots of shade, beautiful flowers so you can get your chocolate or your drink. Those coconut milkshake things looked, slushy things looked really good. We were going to get a chocolate bar, but they are cashless, so we didn't realize that, and we didn't bring a car with us today. We just have cash, so we skipped the chocolate bar. So what were your thoughts of the chocolate factory?
Hey, it's small, but it's nice. They had
You could take a tour if you wanted to. We didn't take the time to take a tour today, but you could take a tour if you wanted to. And they had a lot of options if you wanted to get with the kid next to us. Got a big ice cream drink that he said was pretty good. So overall, hey, I'd say come by.
Well, I missed the signs. There are signs all over that says Graycliff is cashless. I just missed it. So, oopsie. We'll know next time. So, right next door to the candy factory, there is a cigar factory.
And they do have cigar rolling classes and factory tours. And they do have a pairing if you enter the rum and the cigars.
Now, we necessarily don't smoke.
Necessarily.
we don't. We don't smoke cigars either, so I don't know. And I have asthma and smoke bothers me, so we're just going to check out what the factory looks like, watch the guy roll some cigars, and then we'll be done. Okay, this barbed wire that's along this little walkway, I would say be careful. Okay, this is the courtyard that's down from the chocolate factory. It's right behind that. Probably have to pay for tours for this is my thought. Now this is a nice house over here with a pool. That is a really nice, I bet that's the hotel. There's a Graycliff Hotel and Restaurant, so I bet the pool beyond that goes with that hotel. It ended up there was no charge to go in and watch the gentlemen roll cigars, so we got a chance to see a little bit of how they handle wrapping the cigars. It was very interesting that while they worked, everybody had their phones on. They were watching either movies or videos, and they worked so diligently and consistently the whole time we were there. It was very interesting. And then we got a chance to sign the wall, so Everyday Getaways made the wall.
Hey, welcome to my factory.
So I do think this pool goes with the hotel. It's a nice little shaded pool, got some loungers by it. But if you stayed at this Graycliff Hotel, I think that'd be a nice place just to relax.
When you wish upon a star.
Somebody's ship is getting ready to leave. So the places that we were just at are on West Street, and West Street goes opposite of Capitol, and that's where both the chocolate factory and the cigar factory are. I will say sidewalks and walking paths and stairs are a little bit tricky. They're kind of small, sometimes non-existent, sometimes just broken up. So, and there is some distance, so you may want to do a tour if you are needing the transportation just to get off and check out the places. But if you're able to do a little walking, it's kind of a nice walk. Again, it's not really hot, so that makes it nice. Next door to those two things is the National Art Gallery of the Bahamas. And I think we're going to maybe take a walk inside and see what we can see. They say it's beautiful inside. We decided not to go into the museum. It is $10, but we have a list of things we want to get to. But we are going to go through the art park. So this park is on the side of a hill. The walkways are gravel, some cement, but it is very rocky, so it might be a difficult path to maneuver if you have a stroller or a wheelchair. But for me, even walking, I'm going to have to be careful. We went up to the high spot. There's a little lookout, but it's beautiful up here. And you can see the water back there in the distance. There's the Margaritaville. There's the Catholic Church over to the left. And a Doug. That's where they keep their Dougs. The shells were really beautiful, but back to this little cobblestone. This is a downhill trek, and I'll show you. This is a weird angle, I guess, but it is cobblestone and it's downhill. So It was a very tricky walk until you get to where Doug is, and then it's back to a paved area, which was much nicer.
It's the Santa Maria. That is cool. Look at the three-dimensional work. All those little sailors. That's really cool. This is a beautiful Catholic church. I think this is a Catholic school that's right here behind. I think that's a daycare across the street. This is the John Watling Distillery. Most of the walking tours and many of the city tours will take you here. We're about to get hit by a car, so I gotta get to the side before I talk. But you can do tours, and I think we're just gonna go check out what it looks like on the outside. We'll see about going inside. It's a very deep well.
We did a self-tour through the Rum Factory. It was really kind of interesting watching the workers work and put everything together for the day.
So we got ourselves a Coke at the Rum Factory, at the distillery. But we're going to try to get Corbin to go get himself some conch fritters over here at just Krabby. It's like Krabby food or something. We'll see if he'll do it. Monkey food, that's what it's going to call. So, Corbin, are you going to go get fritters at the monkey food? This little courtyard was really nice. We got ourselves a Coke and enjoyed just a little bit of a break from our walk. You can get conch fritters and I think burgers and tacos here. Nice little patio area. Can do the distillery tour. We didn't do it. We just walked through a little bit and got ourselves a Coke. So we're walking by this graveyard. Looks very much like many that we've seen in the Caribbean, Bahamas area. This one has a picture of their loved one, but it's kind of just blockaded and fenced in the middle of a neighborhood. All right, we're heading down the hill to Junkanoo Beach, which is a free beach or a public beach. It's public access. So we're going to see how busy or packed that is. We might walk in and put our feet in the water for a few minutes. This is Junkanoo Beach. It is very busy today, but it is free access. I believe the chairs to rent are $10 to rent a chair. Umbrella, $25, I believe the gentleman told me. You get them for all day. But look at this great view of all the ships in the background. This is Margaritaville, I think, and I do think you can get a pass to use their pools and their water park there. It looks like you can rent here those water bikes. Lots of folks in the water, and the water is absolutely gorgeous. A lot of folks snorkeling right here, so the snorkeling must be pretty good, but just absolutely gorgeous water. And it's not that far of a walk from the ship. You go down past the straw market, you keep going, and then you run into Junkanoo Beach. I love this look out to the right here off of this little dock area with all those ships in the back. Down from Junkanoo Beach, if you keep walking straight, like back towards the ship, but on that same road, there's lots of stores. Lots of places to shop. I think they were building on this when we were here last time. But there's everything from the Margaritaville store across the street. More of a downtown area with places to shop. So we kind of thought this was a Margaritaville hotel down from Junkanoo Beach, but then it looked like just stores. But when you walk down a little bit more, it is just on the front side, and those stores, including the Margaritaville store, is attached to the side, and it looks like it goes over to the right a little bit. This is inside the Margaritaville. It's really nice in here. They do have an outside pool area. I think you can buy passes full days. I don't know about smaller amounts, but you can get passes to do the Margaritaville pools. Might be fun sometime. Corbin says get your cameras ready, so they are ready. Celeste found a place for a nap. But this is gorgeous. Not only can we see all the ships at port and all the fun stuff here at Margaritaville and Junkanoo Beach and this gorgeous water, but I know you can't, but you can even see fish in the water from up here. That's crazy. Not sure what this little tugboat's doing. That's pretty cool. But this is gorgeous. Margaritaville, I'm sure staying a few days here at Margaritaville is probably more than our whole cruise, but if you could find a good deal, this is a beautiful place to stay. If you're flying in and just want to spend a few days here in Nassau. Corbin just pointed out there's this little ledge here that has these little, it's like a little railing. You can dive into that little pool there, which must be pretty deep. But over to the left, there's a hot tub and an infinity pool, and the infinity pool looks out over the wave runner. Even though you have access to the beach from here, once you go a little bit to the right, where these little decks are, I think those are really just access for boats, so I don't think you can get to the water there. I think it's just like the beachy area right here in front of this lazy river. There's a hot tub on top of this little deck here, and these folks found a nice sunbathing spot right there. In Margaritaville, you can buy day passes to come and swim here. They let us just walk around the pool a little bit. We can't, of course, can't swim, but looks like tons of stuff to do. Lots of water slides, lazy river. You can get, of course, food and drink out here. But I think if we come back, I think we definitely would give the Margaritaville pool area a try. Another view of the lazy river. They have a flow rider, and it's right here by the ocean, so they have like a private beach area. I 100%, if I came here and stayed in Nassau, I'd 100% check into the Margaritaville Hotel. It is very nice, and I think if we cruise here again, I'm going to look at talking Doug into like a pass to come here and hang out at all these pools. This looks absolutely relaxing and beautiful.
One more look at this gorgeous view before we head back to the ship.
Deep view. That's what I'm talking about. I want a chocolate dip cone. Across the street, got a Mac and Cheese.
Deal of the day, 2 cones for $3, and they were delicious and so refreshing. But an interesting thing, they did have armed guards letting you in and out of
Okay, we made it down to the Rum Cake Factory. If you ever have an opportunity to come here, come down here. Take a taxi if you want to. It's kind of a long walk.
How did you enjoy your day today?
This was a really nice day. We just spent the day wandering around Nassau. The weather was perfect. It's in the 70s today, which is wonderful. And we just kind of explored. We saw a lot of neat things we haven't seen for a while or haven't been to before. So it was a good day, I thought. So what did you think?
I had a really good day. Like you said, the weather made it especially nice. We weren't like already exhausted and hot before we got going.
Because last time we were here, it was so hot, and it just was not a really good day. But this was a nice day.
Yes, it was. I enjoyed really well my dipped ice cream cone from Dairy Queen. That was so cool and refreshing. I enjoyed the time at the distillery, just sitting out there in that garden area. I enjoyed that art park that we went to. So overall, good day.
We had to take one last look at the famous Nassau video wall. I hope you enjoy it.
Not only are there 5 ships, there are 3 or 4 yachts over here that are just huge. They're close to the Atlantis. And if you look out in this little area of water, there's tons of extras. Alright, the Magnifica, which we're on. Norwegian Sun, Liberty of the Seas. Headed back the other way, we've got the Carnival Spirit, Carnival Conquest.
Our day at Nassau is coming to an end for several ships as they're pulling out and heading back to Miami.
They're cleaning the windows here. That's kind of fun.
Thank you, MSC, giving us some flavored water when we return to the ship.
Hey, it was a fun day in Nassau.
Yep, it's the last day of our cruise. We disembark tomorrow, but it was a lot of fun. We enjoyed ourselves. Probably one of our best Nassau days.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Hey, thanks for joining us. Hey, we have another video coming of what we're going to do in Miami tomorrow. Should be fun.
All right, take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we will see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.